When gifted students advance to more difficult grade levels, they often start struggling. We see this quite a bit. And the commonly high trait for students who are gifted is that they have extremely high logic and reasoning. It's off the chart. It's over 90th percentile compared to their peers. But what can happen as kids get older is weaknesses in other areas like working memory or processing speed can start to undermine their intelligence and make school harder. For example, kids who have high logic and are gifted often really excel in math, right? Because their reasoning is so strong. But then they start getting into 4th, 5th, 6th grade, and math starts to become more multiple step. And so those students who are very bright but have low working memory, where they struggle to follow multi-step directions, all of a sudden start making careless mistakes and start getting B's and C's on tests instead of A's, or struggling with word problems where you have to hold your thoughts for a prolonged period of time. So what do you do? Well, one of the best things you can do is figure out why. Why are they struggling? Identify their weak skills and train them. We do cognitive skill assessments at LearningRx that help identify cognitive strengths and weaknesses, and that can be extremely helpful for a parent and or teacher to know. And then the other key is to train them. Right? So don't just leave them with, for example, logic being 95th percentile and working memory being much lower. You can actually train those weak skills to be closer to or at the levels of their logic to help them really excel and get over the hump. Because the other thing that can happen then for gifted students if they struggle and they're older is then they're kind of stuck in between. They struggle in advanced classes because of those other low skills, but then when they're mainstream, they're bored and not really challenged. So getting all of their skills up to the level where they can perform and reach their full potential is really critical.